Ladies and gentlemen, night owls, insomniacs, and those of you who just turned up the thermostat but still can't shake the chill. This is Silas, the Deranged, Garaynj, your humble host of the Noir and Horror Power Hour, broadcasting from between time and space from the depths of the Wyrding well. Before we continue with tonight's tale, a word from our benefactors. The benefactors did not volunteer for this episode. The benefactors were prescribed it by a doctor whose hands were very cold and whose office smelled of chemicals and something sweeter than chemicals. The prescription was written in a hand that shook, not from nerves, from temperature. Cold. We avoid it. We flee from it. We wrap ourselves in wool and down and denial. But cold preserves. Cold keeps things fresh. Cold holds back the inevitable rot that warmth invites. Perhaps we shouldn't be so quick to reach for the radiator. Grandfather Gorham's Glacial Gumdrops. Pick one up. Go ahead. Notice how your fingertips go numb almost instantly, not unpleasantly, the way a doctor's hands feel when they press against your forehead. Clinical, precise, purposeful cold. The gumdrop itself is pale blue, almost translucent, and if you hold it to the light, you can see something moving inside. Slowly, very slowly, as things do when they are kept at the correct temperature. Place it on your tongue. The cold is immediate and absolute. Not the sharp sting of ice, something deeper. The cold of a room kept at precisely 55 degrees by a machine that never stops pumping. The cold of preservation. The cold of a body that has decided, through sheer, magnificent, terrifying will, that it is not finished yet. As the gumdrop dissolves, and it does dissolve, slowly, reluctantly, you will feel the cold spread, down your throat, into your chest, along your limbs, and with the cold comes a clarity you have never experienced. Your thoughts sharpen, your memories crystallize. Every cell in your body slows down, and in that slowing, you feel time stretch. A minute becomes an hour becomes a week, a lifetime becomes negotiable. The goblins recommend no more than one per day, not because of any danger, because the warmth, when it returns, is devastating. You feel every degree. You feel your cells resume their busy, futile work of aging. You feel the clock start again, and you understand, viscerally, horribly, what Dr. Mu Oz understood. That warmth is just decay with better publicity. Grandfather Gorham's Glacial Gumdrops, for when you need more time, and you're willing to pay in degrees. Available at Grandfather Gorham's Grotesque Confections, corner of Wither and Main. Kept in a special case behind the counter. The case frosts over if you stand too close. The goblins accept cash, silver, or one memory of a warm summer day. They collect those. They say warm memories make excellent insulation for things that must be kept cold indefinitely. This has been a word from our benefactors. We return you now to the static between stations, where the temperature is dropping. You know, I've always found cold reassuring. Heat is chaos. Heat is molecules in a frenzy, bouncing off each other, breaking bonds, accelerating entropy. But cold? Cold is order. Cold is patience. Cold is the universe's natural state, and everything warm is just a temporary rebellion against it. We are all, every one of us, cooling down. The only question is how slowly we can manage it. But I've said too much. Or perhaps not enough. With cold, it's always hard to tell. Your lips go numb before you finish the sentence. This has been Silas, the Deranged Garaynj, signing off from the flicker between timelines. The only signal that doesn't blink when the darkness looks back. Sleep well, dear listeners. And if your room feels colder than it should tonight, perhaps something in it is being preserved, something patient.